Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's Christine with gaugegirltraining, an online meal planning and coaching service. I'm a food scientist and chemical engineer by training, and in today's video we're going to be talking about healthy habits that work to support your fat loss. So let's get started. If you've been trying to get your body into better shape and you have been perpetually either yo-yo dieting over the years, losing and gaining the same 25 pounds over and over again, it's about time that we really start to focus on improving your habits that are going to help support a long-term sustainable relationship with food. And in today's video, I'm going to go over some habits that may sound obvious, but they may not be things that you are mindful of practically applying in your everyday life. So the first habit I highly encourage you to integrate into your lifestyle is to eat foods you like. That sounds so basic, and it's like, why would you be saying that, Christine? Because if you are on a caloric deficit and when you do that, you are eating foods you do not like, the probability of you sticking with that type of protocol is going to be very low. So for instance, for me, I love salmon. I love rice. I do like vegetables. These are foods I like. And if I force myself to eat foods I don't like specifically, I'm not too picky of an eater, but I look forward to eating salmon. So if that's like my protein source in my meals, and obviously I will vary and adjust the rest of my meals to support the extra fat macros for that, I'm really much more excited and way more looking forward to sticking to my meal plan under those circumstances. Another healthy habit that you want to start integrating ASAP is grocery shopping when you are full. I'm telling you, it ought to be a fine to go grocery shopping when you are hungry. You are going to buy all of the things you do not need. The impulse purchases are extremely real, especially if you go to like a Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Costco, where they have all the samples, any place. You can't get out of that going to the grocery store hungry, because you're going to want to buy all the snacks and you're just going to make careless decisions, and then you're going to have all this extra food in your house that you're going to want to eat anyway because you already bought it. So guys, eat first, eat first, eat first. Always eat first before you go to the grocery store, or you will be the proud owner of aisle 10. The next healthy habit I want you guys to start focusing on is getting your calories from foods and not liquids. If you are used to fancy Starbucks drinks, if you are used to heavy smoothies from your gym smoothie bar, I'm not trying to hate on smoothies, I'm not trying to hate on Starbucks, but you guys, or even alcohol, it is so much better that you actually get into the habit of focusing on eating your food. It's more satisfying. It's going to give you it's going to be a more rewarding experience with those calories, because when you're just drinking calories, it almost feels like it doesn't count. So focus on eating your calories as opposed to drinking your calories. The next habit is going to sound a little interesting, but to be mindful of your portion sizes. And when I say be mindful of your portion sizes, I do not mean eat less food. I mean select foods that are going to fill you up. So for instance, if you like pasta, you can substitute spaghetti squash for pasta with way less calories. If you love tons and tons of fried rice, right over here, try blending in some cauliflower with your rice, or having cauliflower rice instead, so that way you can still have the same amount of volume of foods, because being full, having that volume on your plate is such a weird mindset trick for people that just makes them feel like they're not in a caloric deficit. So zucchini, cauliflower, squash, lower calorie fruit, any leafy green, kale, spinach, arugula, greens, they're going to make you feel fuller. So choose these types of foods that are going to give you the satisfaction of the volume factor of food, but they're going to be lower in calories. Next healthy habit is you want to do your best to try to get some protein in with every meal. Protein is the one macronutrient that most of you guys struggle to hit. Including a protein supplement will obviously help, but a lot of people say to me, Christine, how do I get more protein? Eat protein with every meal. So always make sure that you have a protein source, even if you're eating out, even if you're kind of having like a cheat meal or something. Try your best to make sure that that's including a protein source. So that way you have enough nitrogen in your body to give you a positive nitrogen balance to support utilizing fat as a fuel source. The habit that you guys definitely want to include is drinking water every day. Obviously, I recommend at least a gallon of water per day, but even more specifically, make sure you're drinking water before your meals. It's such a simple thing you can do regardless of whether or not you're in a caloric deficit. Drinking at least 1 to 2 glasses of water before your meal is going to really make sure that you're properly hydrated, so that way you are not mistaking hunger for dehydration. And being dehydrated, it's so easy to just lose sight of that throughout the day. We're busy, you don't want to be peeing all day long, and I get it, you guys, but make sure you are properly hydrated. So I hope you found these tips helpful, and if you have any comments or questions, please comment below. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.